Thank you so much, Daron, and thank you all for coming. I also would like to thank all of the organizations and Vivian Skolnick and Daron and all the rabbis that are here. And these are just fabulous people to work with. They're real quiet heroes, and you're heroes as well for being here. I'm going to be speaking last, and just in this short minute, I'd like to give you a very, very brief description of the short history of the Jewish Board of Advocates for Children. I think it was about 8 or 9 years ago that I was handling a civil case in New York. I'm an attorney in private practice. I live in Long Beach, New York, with my wife and children. The case involved a volunteer in a church who was volunteering in a church school. And unfortunately, the church did not do a background check on this fellow. And unfortunately, he molested a 7-year-old child. And the church did cooperate, to their credit. And when this fellow was arrested, it was discovered that he was, in fact, a convicted sex offender. And even if they had just asked him for a resume, if they just asked him to fill out an employment application or a volunteer application, have you ever been convicted of a crime, that would have solved the problem. If they had asked for some job references, which he didn't have, that might have solved the problem. They certainly didn't go down to the courthouse to do a background check, didn't do a name check through Google or through any of the big name check companies, certainly didn't fingerprint. And this child was harmed. We brought a civil case against the church, and the thought went through my mind, what are they doing in my children's yeshivas, and what are they doing in our synagogues and other houses of worship? After, quite frankly, a few years of trying to make connections and a little bit of frustration, but basically we have in our wonderful society something called the internet. And I'll tell you quite frankly, where's Usher Lipner? I met Usher Lipner. He's a psychologist in New York on the internet, together with a wonderful lady named Mrs. Cheryl Belsky from the Five Towns area, Lawrence, New York, and Long Island. And together with some other friends I've made over the years, we formed this organization. We're now a nonprofit organization. We're a 501c3, and we've gained such credibility and trust in the Jewish and general world that we have all these organizations who are with us together as citizens, as Americans, as united in this task. And it really is a wonderful, wonderful thing to see. And it really is with great pride and a feeling of accomplishment that we're here today. And I'd like to thank all of you for being here and listening to us because we have some fabulous speakers here today. Daron.